7 Up, I'm feeling 7 Up. Sharing styles, sharing smiles, feeling 7 Up. It's a crisp, refreshing feeling, crystal clear and light. America's turning 7 Up, and it sure feels right. Feeling lucky 7, 7, feeling 7, heaven, heaven, feeling 7, 7, 7 Up. Feeling 7 Up, I'm feeling 7 Up. Feeling 7 Up, I'm feeling 7 Up.
So here I am. I led my high school, a school that had never been to the state tournament. And they said, no way Magic can lead them to the championship. And I love proving people wrong. And we started off my first year in high school. We were picked last, come in last place. We got off to a great start, 8-0. I went to a school that was supposed to win the state title. They were supposed to beat everybody. And we blew them out on their home court. And that same 15-year-old had 38 points and 19 rebounds and 18 assists. That was my first triple-double ever. And a sports writer came in and said, somebody's already called Dr. J, somebody's already called Big E, I want to call you Magic. So at 15 years old, that's when I got my nickname, Magic. Well, I led that school to the state title. We won. I had to make a big decision, where would I go to college, because everybody in America were recruiting me. I decided to stay home and go to Michigan State. Oh yeah, all right, go green, go white. They said, no way at 6'9" could I play point guard in college. And they said that again. I said, oh, thank you for saying that. I was going to prove them wrong once again. And sure enough, we had a great year my freshman year. I decided to stay in school because I was not ready mentally or physically to go to the NBA. And I came back, and we went all the way to the NCAA championship, and we met that blonde-haired guy. You know who I'm talking about? His name is Larry Bird. And we played him for the national championship in college, and we ended up beating Indiana State and Larry Bird for the championship. So now in 2 years, I've won the high school championship, then the NCAA championship, and then I decided it was time to come out of school, and the Los Angeles Lakers came calling, which was great for me to play with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And long story short, we won 5 NBA championships and went to the finals 9 times in 12 years. And then after playing basketball, I had to decide, what am I going to do with the money that I've been saving up from my salary? Where was I going to invest it? When I looked up, African Americans had $1 trillion spending power. Latinos had another $1 trillion spending power right now. But there was nobody going after their disposable income. So I decided to build my business in urban America. And when I did my homework and research, I found out that minorities are the #1 group of people going to the movies, but there was no theaters in our community. So I believe in partnerships. That's really important. So Peter Gruber was one of our season ticket holders. I went to Dr. Buss. I said, give me the season ticket holders that come to the Laker games, because I want to take 20 CEOs to lunch. So I cold called 20 CEOs, and those CEOs went to lunch with me. Also, they became my mentors. And I picked their brain about, how do I start my business? What should I look out for? And they all gave me great advice. And that's when Peter Gruber was one of the guys in that meeting. And so I called him after our meeting and said, look, the growth of your business will be through urban America. You build a lot of movie theaters, but none in our community. So let's do a deal together. So we did a deal. We built Magic Johnson theaters around the country. We were very successful. Matter of fact, my first theater in Los Angeles was in the top 5 of all the Sony theaters and top 10 in the nation. My per caps was so high. Why? Because there was high demand in urban America, and we finally built it where in their community, instead of making them drive 30 or 40 minutes outside their community. And then I went up to Seattle because I was in line one time. It was a long line at Starbucks. And I was like, why is everybody in line at this coffee house? So I had to get in line to find out what it was all about. So I got in line and ordered some coffee, and I said, man, I'm not even a coffee drinker. And I said, wow, okay, I see why everybody's in line. So, and I saw different people in line, different races of people. So I said, I'm gonna call Howard Schultz, the chairman CEO of Starbucks, and ask him to take a meeting. So Howard took a meeting. And I said, look, the growth of your business will be through Earvin America. And sure enough, he had 6 meetings. And on the 6th meeting, he finally said, yes, I can have Starbucks. Now, they don't do franchisees. I'm the only person in North America to ever own Starbucks outside of Starbucks. And so the headlines in the LA Times was, no way minorities are paid $3 for a cup of coffee. Yes, we are paid $3 for a cup of coffee. We quite don't know what scones are. So I had to take the scones out of my Starbucks and put in sweet potato pie, pound cake, sakatumi cake, things that resonate with the urban consumer. Now, this is what I want you to take away from that. My per cap's $4.59. His per cap's $4.51. Wait a minute. I was doing better in urban America than he was in suburban America. And then I took out the egos in with my music, the egos, you know, play in the other Starbucks. I had to take the egos out of my Starbucks, put in Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Commodores, music that resonate with the urban consumer. So what am I telling you? I know my customer. And it's important that you know your customer and that you speak to your customer every single day. And it's not enough in the marketplace today just to deliver. You got to over-deliver to your clients and to your customer base. And that's what I do every single day, is I over-deliver to all my clients and all my customers, and then I get the retention that I'm looking for. And I market right to the urban consumer. And I'm in their face every single day. See, I don't have a general market message for them. I tailor my message right to the urban consumer. And that's why, again, my per caps are so high.
What was funny, Kelly, is
I got this record, this travel.
Well.
I asked
When
Dr. Bush, could I own a piece of the Lakers?
I live that every day. I'm not just telling you.
We had a great 10-year run. Man, we were making so much money. So we were winning so many championships. Then all of a sudden, Kobe got old. 30% return, $600 million my second fund. The market value of the Lakers is high as it's going to be. My last fund. So it might be time to sell. Fund. So I built 125 Starbucks. We own great properties. Negotiate the multiple within that contract. Where's that young lady? She said she was from Washington. Back to the Washington Hilton. Anybody stayed at the Washington Hilton? Yeah, we own that property. The W in Austin, Texas. The W in Hoboken, New Jersey. Those are the type of investments that we make with that fund, and it's gone very, very well. So that's what I've been doing. Sodexo Magic is my food service business. We have contracts with Toyota, their headquarters. I feed all their employees. Disneyland and Disney World, I feed their employees, so Mickey and Minnie eat my food. If anybody's flew Delta Airlines, all their Sky Clubs, if you flew American Airlines, the Atmos Club, all the peanut soda sandwiches that come from my company across the country. That's what I do every single day. And so for me, when you think about marketing, the urban consumer trusts and follow my brand. Why? Because we've over-delivered to them. We hired them, not only hired them, but we trained them to do their job. They become my brand ambassadors, so they are marketing my business for me. And that's the great thing. When you go into urban America and you over-deliver to those people who live there, they will become your brand ambassadors and deliver the message that you want to other people who live in our community. And that's been a great thing for me. So now what I want to do is have some fun. Me, when you think about marketing, the urban consumer trusts and follow my brand. Why? Because we've over-delivered to them. We hired them, not only hired them, but we trained them to do their job. They become my brand ambassadors, so they are marketing my business for me. And that's the great thing. When you go into urban America and you over-deliver to those people who live there, they will become your brand ambassadors and deliver the message that you want to other people who live in our community. And that's been a great thing for me. So now what I want to do